What is up, guys? My name is Kite, and I am playing Thomas Was Alone. I need a bit of a relaxing game after today where I was trying to record all sorts of crazy stuff for the channel. But you know what? I think it's time to calm down a little bit. It's time to relax, play a little Thomas Was Alone. Now, I haven't really played this game. I have the resume button there. That's because I played like a level or two, but I wasn't into it that day, which I think I'm crazy for. I think I should have been into this game a little more, but you win some, you lose a lot. I'm playing it now, which means you guys win. Funny how that works. Alright, I'm going to hit new game now, and we will get on with it. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special. It was just an AI in the right place at the right time.
Thomas was alone. A weird first thought to have.
I'm gonna let the narrator speak when he is speaking. That way, nothing messes up anything, you know what I mean? You need the game. The game is all the narrator in the story. Otherwise, it's just platforming, and that's kind of boring.
Listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing. Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to...
Inverted fall, a jump. I like it.
Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
I like it. Thomas and all the other characters are great.
But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Yeah.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect
it could let him down.
He might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
It is probably paranoia, Thomas. You're right. It is waiting for you, so you know, it can't be that mad.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Aw, man. The jump room.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
Fucking bullshit.
Designed.
Fucking bullshit.
He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
I think it's testing you, dog. Don't worry.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Absolutely.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Yeah, what good is taking notes or making videos without anyone watching? See what I did there? I know you didn't, because you're not here watching me. I'm talking to myself. Let's go, Thomas. You're my only friend.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
He will soon. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I've told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some points. Turns out I missed that point. That little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
A rectangle, not a block.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually. Not technically graceful. That's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
It's because he does own the place. It's his name on the title. Oh! That's okay. Thomas is a nice guy. Portals.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
A world of new opportunity, Chris. Oh, yes.
Good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
Man, don't
Sure,
be
he'd been
addicted to
able
Thomas.
Piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Nowhere of import, obviously. Fuck. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Yeah.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness.
Sounds about right.
That
I'd
would
be happy
fine.
too.
But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little the vaulting idiot.
The vaulting idiot.
He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Don't be a dick, Chris. Sounds like another Chris we know. I know at least. Yep, right in the water. Let's go. There we go. Get that Thomas Was Alone. Jump there. Get in there.
John knew. He knew that this was
John is the
his chance,
hypest.
A moment to shine. This was game day.
This was game day. I forgot this. Fuck-a-doo. There we go. Thomas can get up on that. There we go. There we go.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where'd they come from, anyway?
The internet, like you.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled
Awesome.
awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done. John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
Like a,
You could tell
asshole.
from the sympathetic expression he practiced in the mirror all these years.
Years. That's kind of impressive. Yep. We go, Chris. Yeah, Chris. Christopher. We go. We go. Oh man.
John
Teamwork.
was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
Oh dang, I see what he's doing there. He's like, oh, I'm a public sports figure, man. Forgot how I did this. That's how I did this. Shazam. Shazam. Gotta at least get Claire in here. Oh, this one's rough. I remember now.
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Won't take anyone nearly as long to jump as it will take Chris was, so... It's better to get Chris on the first cycle and everyone else second. Fuck, I messed it up. Oh well.
angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
John's easily amused by Cadiz. No. No. Oh, there we go. Yep, yeah. Yeah, Chris is the best. Christopher Columbus. Shazam. That is World 2 soon done. Yeah, I believe this is the last one.
This would require coordination, balance, and timing. John was sure the dots would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Because John's a dick? No, John's awesome. Oh, I didn't think about it this way. Why am I doing it that way when I could just do one of these?
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
I'm sure he did. The initial group possessed simple variations in size and strength. More complex configurations were inevitable. As the errors spread, the variations became increasingly extreme. Oh man.
This was how Claire would die.
Claire. No. Claire.
She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt
Claire's
like
too OP though.
her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed.
No, the water.
What? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers.
You can skip her. Superpowers!
She'd need a cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication.
Claire was all about knowing who she was dealing with.
Floating in water, which was her superpower.
Her superpower to OP.
Right, fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you. Claire,
Save us, Claire.
a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
Claire the best.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
The water's rising. Hopefully it won't take any retries. I said that too early.
To rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took. Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. more the Lone Avenger type.
Thomas would make an amazing sidekick, as you can tell.
Sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
Yeah.
The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Because it's a test and you passed. Yes. Chanda. God, I do that so much. Why? Yeah.
Claire probably needed a nemesis. A villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice.
It's
Seemed
probably Chris.
stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
Christopher is something of a fiend. We go.
Hey, where had Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall?
Of
Claire was
course.
honest, and she had to be because she was a superhero. This was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Heh. We fall. Come on, Thomas. We go. Yeah. Oof. Multiple solutions.
Platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse. They were doing really well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Yeah, that'd be lame, huh? Yeah. Oh man.
Was alone.
Not Claire.
Because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save. Being the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object.
Maybe a little.
Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite.
They are her
Rubbish red
kryptonite.
Either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
They are her kryptonite. Oh god, she's making all sorts of movie references. I forget. Oh, Thomas.
Wow.
Get spiked, son.
Deja vu. The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. It was a disturbance in the force. Something had altered the matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was plotting against them.
Fuck me.
Claire finally had a nemesis.
The world. Oh my god. I can't get on this platform all of a sudden. Why? Yeah, there we go. Well, that's rough. Get on, get on, get on. Mm-hmm. There we go. Tonight we ride. Yes. Yes! Oh no, it's level 3. I built protections into the system. When overlaps occurred, the whole world generated a splinter to remove the unwanted additionals. It's like a white-blooded cell. It investigates, captures, and it removes from play. That makes this level 3. I think I'm done for a little bit tonight. I got some work to do before I have to go. So, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. GG's. I hope you enjoyed it. And, yeah, follow the GG Pit and myself. Have a good night.